In a small room in Benin City, Nigeria, a young woman sat holding her university diploma. Her name was Osas, a bright graduate with dreams as vast as the sky, but reality had been cruel. The economic hardship in Nigeria made those dreams seem impossible. Her family struggled, and opportunities were scarce. Then came a glimmer of hope from an unexpected source, her aunt, who promised a better life abroad. Little did Osas know, this journey would change her life forever. Osas, her aunt began, her voice filled with a mix of excitement and urgency. You can go to Europe, but first, you must raise a certain amount of money. I will help you, but you must promise to repay me once you get there. Osas nodded, her heart pounding with a mix of hope and fear. She was taken to a spiritual man to swear an oath, a ritual that involved cutting a lock of hair from her private parts. The act felt strange and foreboding, but Osas was desperate. The day finally arrived. Her aunt handed her a list of items to buy: gari, milk, and water. The journey will only take a few days, her aunt reassured her. Osas packed her things, trying to ignore the knot of anxiety tightening in her stomach. From Benin City, they traveled northward by road, crossing into Agadez, Niger. It was here that the reality of her journey began to unravel. Osas met other hopefuls, men and women who were stranded in Agadez, unable to pay the full amount for the next leg of their trip. Some women had turned to prostitution. Men sold their clothes, anything to gather enough money. One morning, Osas was chosen to join the next group, crossing the desert. They were packed tightly into the back of a Toyota Hilux, like sardines, wedged with sticks. Cover your face with a scarf and wear long sleeves, the driver instructed. The desert sun can kill you. The journey was harrowing. They sped across the sands, trying to avoid looters. The vehicle overheated, forcing them to stop for the night. They lay on the cold desert floor, huddled together for warmth under the star-studded sky. Screams pierced the night as some succumbed to the harsh conditions. Osas awoke to the sound of the engine starting. The driver barked orders in a strange language. She scrambled to her feet and climbed into the vehicle, noticing some had died during the night. A chill ran through her as they left the bodies behind, driving on with the living. By afternoon, the sun was scorching, and their water supplies were depleted. Desperation set in. Some drank their urine, while others, like a man beside Osas, resorted to eating his own sunburned flesh. They finally reached a well, only to find the water fetid and contaminated. They drank anyway, their will to survive overpowering their revulsion. They arrived in Libya, hiding from authorities to avoid arrest and deportation. Osas lost contact with her aunt and family. The local contact demanded more money. Options were limited. She could work as a prostitute or ask her family to send more money. She was taken to a prison in Tripoli, where she endured inhumane conditions, salty water, and barely enough food. The guards forced them to call home, pleading for funds. The day finally came. Osas and others were told they would continue their journey to Europe. They were led to the edge of the Mediterranean Sea and onto a large inflatable raft, packed once again like sardines. As they floated towards Italy, the sea's vastness and the waves' fury filled them with dread. There were no life vests, and those who fell overboard were quickly lost to the depths. Hours turned into an eternity. Then, a silhouette on the horizon of a rescue ship. Hope surged through the weary travelers as they were pulled aboard and taken to safety in Italy. Osas's journey was fraught with peril and despair, but it was also a testament to her unyielding spirit. She had survived, but her story was just one of many. Each migrant carried a tale of hope, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of a better life. In the end, it was this hope that kept Osas moving forward towards an uncertain yet promising future.